Hello, this is a Valheim video about how to set up a Greydwarf spawn farmer. Indestructible, infinite source of wood and all Greydwarf parts, including rock. That's the main reason I do it. Stone, rather. And I'll show you one on my main map and one on the second map. This is current up to the mountain cave patch. So it does work. In fact, it works quite well. So here we go. Uh, just started a day off fresh, so we'll have good lighting for this poor recording. But we will show one on my first map here. And we'll go on the slaughter portal. Highly functional, involves brown braziers because campfires are destructible. These, however, are not. Haven't used this one in a while since I built my most recent one. We will go over the basic steps to creating them here. So obviously first is identify a location where you have a Greydwarf spawner. Usually very evident. If you don't know what they look like, you probably haven't gotten very far in the game. They're in the Black Forest. So find your location. This one, side note, it's not as good as the second one I built. You really will come to notice that sometimes the Greydwarfs don't use it like you would like. So I don't know how else to phrase that. God, I got a mess here. So as you can see, plenty of materials come out of this one. So we will discuss here. This one I built, I could put some coal in and get it up and running, but I think it'd be better to show you my second one because of certain reasons. And this one actually has ran quite a bit. Okay, there's my third fire. Okay. So I've got 3 down here. As you'll see, the braziers are partially buried. It's nice because then if they land down here and they decide to get angry and start trying to brute slam this brazier, it's halfway buried in the ground, so they can't do anything. And so I got full of coal now. You see them starting to fall off. It's not like the campfires. Campfires seem to take a lot of damage, so I could probably afford to build another one there, but they still managed to see like he hit that one. So find your spawner point. Step 1. Step 2. With a large amount of stone, you want to raise the ground up over the top of the spawner. See, you'll notice the mound that I've created here with raised earth. Pretty simple. You want to go in a rather large radius around the spawner. As you'll notice, this raised area is kind of a larger area. We'll get a different angle on it here. You can see what I'm saying. So, okay. Again, we'll briefly look at this one, and then my second one I enjoy a lot more because it doesn't waste days on this map, and I play vanilla, so I don't use any mods. So, okay. So step 2, you raise the earth. Step 3, you pick a little spot in your raised earth where you want to crack into the raised earth with your mining pick. So I started here, obviously. Maybe I was standing like right here, and I started mining until I got a little section where they start spawning. Okay, you can put your brazier down first, but once you get that spot and they start spawning again, then and they, just be prepared because they won't stop, and you kind of want to be set up with your first brazier so they'll catch fire. And like you just saw me fall, if they survive the first one, like the 1 and 2 star brutes, sometimes they'll fall down here. Ideally, you want them to stand on these and burn alive. So that's the basic steps. I've taken a lot of extra measures, as you've seen here, fortifications and such. A rest area, a portal where you can rest while AFK. So my more recent one, we will take a look at it. So I will come back to the subject of shutting off. You can trick the AI into shutting off the spawner temporarily so that you're able to build it without constant harassment of spawning gray dwarfs. You'll want to shut off the spawner. That can be done by digging a hole, pushing so near the spawner. It has to be near in the radius. Push 3 gray dwarfs into it. I say 3 specifically because that's what the parameters are. It will continue to spawn gray dwarfs if there aren't at least 3 in the vicinity of the spawner. So again, yeah, you would do that and then put a roof over the hole that there 3 of them are in, and that'll shut off the spawner so you can do your construction. So as you see me running around, same principle. This one has an interior and exterior raised earth wall. That part's not really super important. Hey there, buddy. Kind of hot? You need a cold drink there? No? Just want to take a nap? Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. I like this one better. It's a little more precise. They seem to always get hit by the first brazier here. It's not to say I couldn't fix my old one. But they spawn, and they almost certainly hit one of the bottom ones if they make it to the bottom. I'll show you the chests over here. Proof. Plenty of materials. I actually just unloaded a bunch of rock the other day. So, pull out my hammer, hover over these braziers, full health. And I've killed maybe 800 stone worth of gray dwarfs with these, and I haven't had to repair them. I mean, they don't take damage. I'm trying. See, standing brazier does not need repairs. So I hope this has not raised more questions than answers as far as creating one of these. I could actually build one, but it's not really my style of video content, as I have just started making videos. So hope this is helpful. Any questions, leave comment, like my video. Thank you in advance for your viewership.